Hi, this is Paul Kaldy with UrFightsite.com. We are a branding and marketing company in mixed martial arts. We've got a guest joining us today, Adam PrimeTime Townsend. We'll have him on the phone here shortly. UrFight is a mixed martial arts marketing and branding company specializing in web design, graphic design, full color printing, and apparel. This interview is brought to you by UrPrintSolutions.com. The best quality at the best price guaranteed on the web. Check us out at UrPrintSolutions.com. I'd also like to remind you about a mixed martial arts gym special we have going on with TOT here in Johnson City, Tennessee. Check these guys out. Just mention PrimeTime or mention UrFight and you'll get 1 free week of training. Check them out, TOT. So we're on the phone here with Adam PrimeTime Townsend. Adam, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you, buddy?
Doing great, doing great. I wanted to give you a call and do a quick interview so people can get to know who PrimeTime is and just get a little more personal. Is that going to be all right with you?
Yes, fine.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. We've seen you fight in a lot of different fights, and my first question for you is, have you always been an athlete?
Yeah, I've ever since I was little, I raced motorcycles and played football and baseball and basketball, basically until I was like a sophomore in high school, done every one of those, and then quit and just started playing football from my sophomore year to my senior year, and then played 1 year at college, or 1 year at Carson Newman.
Okay, now you had quite a high school football career. You want to tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, my junior year, I broke the school rushing record, had like 2,100 and something yards. My senior year, I had like 1,100 yards in 5 games, and then the first play of the 6th game of that season, I broke my leg and had to have surgery and missed like 7 games after that, and was able to play a little bit of the third round of the playoffs, and then got to play most of the 4th round of the playoffs. So it sucked.
Well, now, how did your high school football career help you with your MMA career?
I mean, just sports in general just gives you, the type of work ethic and the mentality. It translates over pretty well, I believe. Everybody always thought I was a wrestler when I first came in, but I just knew how to football tackle people, and that's kind of what I was doing when I was first started fighting. My first couple fights, that's really all I knew how to do besides punch people was just just pick them up and slam them. So it translated well, and plus it's to take down the fence is just like being a running back. It's about the same thing. You got to use your power and use your legs and use your base and your balance to stay up when you're getting taken down and kicked and everything else. So it seems like a pretty good transitional sport, other than like being already a boxer or a wrestler or something.
Okay, so you transitioned from football into MMA. I can understand how a wrestler can transition into MMA pretty easy, or a boxer can get into MMA pretty easy. Tell us, what's the next generation of fighters? Do you see it being more of a hybrid athlete getting involved in MMA?
I mean, I don't think so. I think that, just like most of the young people that are in UFC right now and are doing good and taking out the elite guys that was good, 5 or 6 years ago. The younger generation is, just faster and stronger, and not only that, they've learned everything, but they're not learning all the aspects of it. Just like judo, for instance, I don't have to learn every move in judo. I just need to know a couple of them to get me through an MMA fight. I don't need to know every wrestling takedown, because I might leave my neck up and get guillotined or get my back taken. And boxing the same way, if you turn your stance too far, then you're going to get kicked the wrong way, and you're not going to check your kicks, and you're going to get taken down. And it's just, I don't think that the people that were used to be doing all the MMA and had just one style or a couple styles, and knowing them styles very, very well, I think that the new people are coming in, and the young generation are just picking up what they need to know and improving those skills and making it a lot better.
Okay, now what got you into MMA in the first place?
I just after I moved back from Carson Newman, just really wasn't doing much, honestly, and kind of just, I watched it, before that a little bit, and then just got into watching it more and more and more and more, and I always having friends over, and we'd order these pay-per-views, and everybody chill at the house and watch those, and that just kind of made me start always wanting to do it. And then when my son was born, I went to Auction Dine. One of my buddies was training there. I went to Auction Dine the day before my son was born, and I went there one time, and I planned on going back and getting into it then. And then when I had him, it kind of just didn't work out what I wanted to do because of work and him and everything else. And had to take a break from it for, about 2.5 years. After one day of training, I had a 2.5 year break from it. So, and then now I'm back in hardcore again.
Okay, so what does PrimeTime do when he's not fighting?
Well, I work a whole lot, and I train a whole lot, and when I'm not doing that, I'm just at home, with my family. Like we don't do a lot of stuff with friends per se. Like most times, if somebody comes over or wants to hang out or something, I have them come over the house. So I've been on my wife and my son as much as I can, and every night when I go home and when I get done training, I'm always playing with him and talking to him and just seeing what's happened with his day, because it's the most important thing to me. But I mean, other than that, we just like to do things together, go to movies, we eat a whole lot when I'm not cutting for my fights, and go out and eat a lot, and he gets everything he wants, so he's spoiled rotten, and he just had a huge Christmas. So that's basically what I do. I mean, I don't do a whole lot. I'm a pretty laid back guy now. I play paintball a lot actually on Saturdays. Just have a bunch of people come over the house and we walk over to the woods and play paintball with each other. So that's been fun to do.
Now, what's PrimeTime's favorite food when he's not cutting weight?
I eat like 30 Reese's a day when I'm not cutting weight. It's kind of retarded, but I don't know, I like everything, man. Pizza, cheese fries, steak, hamburgers, everything that's terribly bad for you. I don't eat no chicken or nothing like that, or salad or lettuce or anything at all healthy when I'm not cutting weight. I'm getting fat and enjoying the little breaks I have in between fights.
Gotcha. All right. So what's your goal in this sport?
I just want to make a lot of money for the sport. I think that I talk to a lot of guys, and I've trained with a lot of guys that are good, and trained with some UFC fighters, and some guys that are really high up in the ranks of being a pro fighter around here and in other places. And ever since I started training, I've had a bunch of people in my ear tell me that I could make it and I could do it. And so I mean, you never know how much people put in your ears, but it seems like the 2 years I've won 10 fights, and 2 of those being pro fights. It seems like I got a chance to go somewhere. That anything can happen. I mean, I can get in a car wreck or break my leg walking in the cage. Who knows? I mean, it's just one of them things.
All right. So if we wanted to keep up to date on what's going on with PrimeTime, how would we do that?
You can add me on Facebook. You can like my Facebook page, PrimeTime Townsend. You can go to my website. It's AdamPrimeTimeMMA.com. I have a Twitter. So just any of those things you can follow me on.
Okay. Now, is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah. I'd like to thank all my friends, and especially all my fans that support me and buy my shirts and always ask me about my fights and ask me when I'm fighting next and things. Of course, my teammates and my wife and my son, and all my sponsors. We got UrFight site, Resolutions, Weight Loss, Berman Chiropractic, Lifestyle Fitness Center, Impact Mouth Guards, Highlander Barbecue, and Chromed Out Customs is my newest sponsor. Thanks, Jeff Lewis. Dustin Walden, all the evil, everybody helping me over there. Anybody that supports me any type of way and shows me love.
All right, Adam. Well, we appreciate it. We'll make sure we check you out on your website, AdamPrimetimeMMA.com. I think we can catch you in action. with the 3FC. Their website's 3FCMMA.com.
Yep.
Sir, I appreciate your time, and we look forward to watching your career.
All right, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.